Hello students. Today we will do listening activity. Chapter 4, The Ashes That Made Tree Bloom. I will speak the story and you will have to listen it carefully. After listening, you have to solve the worksheet which is given in comment box. So, listen the story carefully. This is a story about an honest and hard-working old couple and their pet dog. This was the time when, in the good old days, there lived Damius. Damius means the wealthy landowners in 19th century Japan. Having no children, the old couple kept a pet dog with them. They loved it as though it were a baby. The old dame or the women made a cushion of blue crepe for the dog Muko, as Muko was his name. Muko would sit on the cushion and the kind old couple fed the pet with tidbits of fish from their own chopsticks and all the boiled rice it wanted. In this way, they treated the dumb, silent creature and loved it like their own baby, because they were not having any child. The old man was a rice farmer, and he went daily into the fields with his tools like hoe or spade, working hard from morning until Otentosema. That means the sun had gone down behind the hills. Every day the dog followed him to work, never once harming the white heron that walked in the footsteps of the old man to pick up the worms. One day the dog came running to him, putting his paws against his legs and motioning with his head to some spot behind. The old man at once thought his pet was only playing and did not mind it. But the dog kept on whinnying and running to and fro for some times. Then the old man followed the dog a few yards to a place where the animal began a lively scratching. The old man thought that might be there is some bone or bit of fish under the ground. So he started digging the ground. But after digging the ground, he was surprised to see a pile of gold shining before him. He was shocked how the dog knew about this gold. In this way, in an hour, the old couple became rich. They bought a piece of land, gave feast or party to their friends, and gave plentifully the gold coins to their poor neighbors. They patted their dog and showered their love towards him. Now, in the same village, there lived a wicked or cruel old man and his wife. When they got to know about the treasure of gold coins, they became very greedy. After that, they also wished to have the treasure. So they persuaded the dog Muko and called him into their garden. They gave him bits of fish and other dainties or tasty food, so that the dog will tell them about the treasure. But the dog was too afraid of the cruel couple. He did not move. This made the old couple very angry, and they dragged the dog out of doors, taking a spade and hoe with them. When the dog came near a pine tree, he started scratching the ground as if a mighty treasure lay beneath. The cruel or wicked couple became very happy. They thought that they have got the treasure. They started dancing with joy. But when they dug the ground with hoe and spade, they found a dead kitten inside it, and the smell, which was so foul, made them so angry that they killed the dog and turned him into pieces with the help of their hoe and spade. And afterwards they buried him under the ground. In this way, the dog died. When the good old couple heard of the death of their beloved dog, they became so sad. They wept a lot, as if they lost their own child. The old man went at night under the pine tree where the dog was buried. He set up some bamboo tubes in the ground, such as are used before tombs, in which he put fresh flowers. Then he laid a cup of water and a tray of food on the grave and burned several costly sticks of incense, giving beautiful fragrance. He was so sad. He remembered his dog, calling him by so many dear names, as if the dog was alive. That night, the spirit of the dog came in the dream of that old man, and the dog said to the old man to cut down the pine tree over his grave. The dog told him to make a mortar, which means a bowl, for making rice pastry. And he also told him to make a mill for his bean sauce. So the next day, the old man went to that pine tree and he cut that pine tree. And from the wood of the tree, he made a long handled hammer, such as is used for pounding rice or crushing or grinding the rice. He also made a bowl from the wood. In this way, he prepared the bowl or mortar, mill, and a hammer. When the new year time came, he wished to make some rice pastry. When the rice was all boiled, the granny or the old man's wife put it into the mortar the old man lifted his hammer to mix the mass into dough, and the blows fell heavy and fast till the pastry was all ready for baking. Suddenly, they saw that the whole mass turned into a heap of gold coins when the old women took the hand mill and filling it with beans began to grind. The gold dropped like rain. This news was got by their envious neighbor or the jealous, wicked old couple. When they got to know that how the good old couple became rich with the help of mortar and mill, they also came to their house to ask for the mortar and mill, and they also wished to get the gold. When they took the mortar and the mill to their house and put the boiled rice and beans into the mortar and mill, suddenly pastry and sauce turned into a foul mass of worms. Still more angry at this, the wicked old couple chopped the mill into pieces to use as firewood, and in this way they burnt the mortar and the mill. After that, the good old man again saw the dream, in which the dog came to his dream and told him that how the wicked old couple burnt his mortar and mill. The dog also told the old man to go and take the ashes, the mill, and sprinkle that ashes on the withered or dry trees. The dog also told that if he would do this, the dry trees will be full of blossoms or flowers. Next day, the old man went to the wicked old couple's home and requested them to get the ashes of his mill. The wicked old couple was very angry, but they allowed him to take the ash. The old man became very happy to have the ash. He collected the ash into his basket. When the old man came back to his house, he took his wife to his garden. It was winter season, and their favorite cherry tree was bare. It was dry, so they sprinkled a pinch of ashes on it. And they were surprised because after they sprinkled the ashes, the cherry tree sprouted blossoms. It was filled with blossoms or flowers. When the villagers heard about this miracle, they ran towards the garden to see it. The wicked old couple also heard this news, and they also went to see the miracle, and they also collected the remaining ashes of the mill. The kind old man, hearing that his lord, the daimyo, was to pass along the high road near the village, started going to see him. He also took his basket of ashes with him. As the train came near, he climbed up into an old withered cherry tree that stood by the wayside. Actually, in that days, it was the custom that if their lord or daimyo would pass by, no one would come out. Everyone would keep their doors and windows shut. But this old man dared and sat quietly into the tree, so that when his daimyo or lord would come near, he would sprinkle the ash on the tree. Suddenly, one of the leader of the daimyo saw him sitting on the tree. But as the old man was so old and weak, he ignored him. And when the train of the daimyo came just under the tree, the old man sprinkled the ash on the tree. And suddenly the tree was covered with blossoms or flowers, and the flowers also fell down on his daimyo. When the daimyo smelt the fragrance of the flowers, he became so happy, and he saw upwards towards the old man, and he rewarded him with silk robes, sponge cake, fans, and other rewards. When the cruel old man got to know about this, he also went there and sat on the tree. He was waiting for the train of the daimyo. And suddenly, when the train of the daimyo came under his tree, he sprinkled the ash. But what happened? The ash fell down on the daimyo. The tree did not get covered with flowers. And the daimyo started sneezing and coughing. He became so angry because the wind blew the fine dust into the nose and eyes of the daimyo and his wife. In this way, the leader of the daimyo beat the wicked old man so badly that the wicked old man died in the mud. But the kind friend of the dog dwelt or lived in peace and plenty. The good old couple lived to a green old age. Now, dear students, please see the link of the worksheet in the comment box. Click the link and solve the worksheet on the basis of your listening. Thank you very much.